Hi guys, it's Sunday. I got Cole with me. We're going for our walk today. It's about 6 o'clock in the afternoon. I slept most of the day away between sleeping and watching videos, watching YouTube and other stuff on the internet. You know, just hanging out today. You know, they almost got away. And as you can see now, the sky looks pretty ominous. Although they say there's no rain coming today. When I Googled rain or the weather, it said no rain, but that looks like that could drop a load at any moment. But we're out here getting our walk in anyway. So at the present time, Cole and I are just enjoying this Sunday and enjoying our little walk through the woods. And at present, I am unemployed. I don't have no job right now. Unless the temp service comes up with something for me for next week. You know, one of the temp services. I'll be checking them all out tomorrow. And I'm going to go check out this waste management company. See if I can get a job on a garbage truck. Because that's something I know I can do. And I've only got one pair of eyes going to be looking over my shoulder. And that's the guy that drives the truck. So I'm pretty much unsupervised. And if I can keep him happy, then I'm straight. You know, having to keep one person happy as opposed to trying to keep a bunch of eyes, you know, that are on you happy. It's a big difference. You know, having one boss or having, you know, it's not really the bosses that's the problem. I have no problem with authority, the people that I work for. It's the darn coworkers that I have a problem with. You know, it's never the job. Like I say, guys, I don't mind working on the back of a damn, oh shit, there's a dog. Hold on. Nice people. They had a dog named Oz. And so I interacted with him. I didn't know how that was gonna go. You know, some people, you know, got crazy when you don't have your dog on a leash. But that was pretty pleasant. It was cool. So anyway, as I was saying, you know, I'm always talking about these jobs and about work. And I guess when I got a job, I'm complaining about all the hours. And when I don't have a job, I'm complaining about not having money. But you're never going to be happy. You know, I'm not going to be happy until I'm retired and I can work on my terms. I can work 1 day a week, 2 days a week, or no days a week. You know, I work when I want to, when I just want to get something extra or whatever. That's the dream, you know. That's when you're truly free. You know, having your own business, you're not free. You're tied to that business. And I worked harder when I had my own business than I ever worked for anybody else. Ever. You know, I'm the worst boss in the world I have. You know, and you will be too if you get your own business. But if that's the way you want to go, then that's the way you should go. You know, you shouldn't, you know, go by my, you know, model. All sizes don't fit all. You know, everybody's got their own path. You know, that's why I try not to give advice. Try to tell people what to do and whatever. I just tell you what I do. You know, only advice I can give you is do what you want to do because it's what you want to do. Make your own choices because it's the choices you make. Don't let other people influence you because you're looking at what somebody else is doing and thinking that it's going to work for you. Not necessarily. You know, what works for you is going to work for you. What works for somebody else is not going to work for you. You know, what works for you may not work for somebody else. Must have had some rain upstream. Got a good little current coming through here. Come on, Cole. But anyway, Cole is really getting hard-headed. He ain't coming back when I call him. He ain't stopping and walking a hill like he used to, because he knows he doesn't have his collar on. He's taking advantage of that. You know, I would think that he would be like, okay, I appreciate him not having a collar on me, and I'm not going to abuse the freedom. But no, he figures he can get away. He's going to get away and do what he wants to do. Because Cole is hard-headed. That's just the way he is. But it's all good. He can't get into any trouble, you know. Ain't gonna hurt nothing if he don't come back to me exactly when I say come back, or stop exactly when I say stop. You know, other than my ego, you know, and I got no problem with my ego when it comes to Cole. You know, like I say, I don't know how long he was in that shelter before I got him. And I don't know how restrictive his life was before I got him. So I'm going to give him as much freedom as I can, you know, because I'm all about freedom, guys. You know what I'm saying? My channel, everything I live by is all about being free, you know. So that's why you see me walking Cole mostly off leash. The hell was that? I don't know if you guys heard that or not. It was a tree, sounded like a tree rubbing against another tree, you know. But it's all good. But yeah, as I was saying, you know, it would be hypocritical of me to talk about freedom every time I get on the channel, and then keep Cole boxed up in a cage all the time, you know, or locked up in a car, or dragging him along on a leash or whatever, or even having him, you know, choke back his pride and walk at heel beside me. You know, only time I have him come to heel is when there's somebody approaching from another direction, especially if they got a dog with them or something, or people with kids or something. I don't want to freak people out, you know, because Cole can be kind of scary looking. And you're supposed to have your dog on a leash, but like I say, I come at times when I don't expect to see people. But when I do see people, you know, usually good encounters like I had with the people I saw just now. Like I say, guys, the people that are out in the woods walking around, you know, people that are camping and doing other things like that, they're a different kind of people. You know, they're not like the kind of people that I talk about when I'm working with and whatever, and the evil assholes. Oh, it's raining, guys. It's raining out here. They said no rain, but it's coming down. I'm not getting drenched because I'm under these trees, so I'm good, because it takes a while for the rain to make it down through the canopy, but it is coming down. I can hear it. But it's all good. Cole's happy. He doesn't care about getting wet. We're gonna go to the main trail and then we're gonna come back. But at least it's cool. You know, we had some really hot days the last few days. You know, I pretty much stayed in the house the whole time. You know, I take Cole out later in the evening when it cools off. But I didn't video it, but I did. Oh, guys, I finally did it. I erased a bunch of stuff off my phone. A bunch of stuff off my phone. So there shouldn't be any interruptions in this video. Should be one take, except for when I stopped it for them people that I came up on, because I need to have all my attention to make sure Cole behaved himself. But no stops before I'm finished with my video, nothing like that. And this will be a lengthy video because there's nothing to stop it, because I'm not going to run out of space, because I've cleared out a lot of space off my phone. So my videos should be getting better quality. And of course I didn't think about a topic to talk about, but Maybe in the comments you guys can give me a topic to talk about. You guys know more about what you want to hear and whatever. But as I'm walking and I'm thinking, the topics come to me as I'm walking and thinking about, different scenarios, different stuff in the news, reports and everything. Gun violence is in the news again. Somebody shot somebody else, another shooting, a stabbing situation that could have been stopped by somebody had their gun. Of course, I do have mine on me. It's in my pack. One of my subscribers sent me. I keep my Springfield 45 in here. I don't know if you can see it. Readily accessible. If I had to get to it faster, I can get to it with one hand, even one-handed. I can get to it, but I don't want to completely expose it, especially with it raining. I don't want to get it wet. But I got it with me. Of course, I've got my thermocell as well. You see it, the light done turned blue. That means it's at full effect. Put it in my pocket. Keep the mosquitoes off me. And so, yeah. So I'm on my way. Trying to be prepared. Got to be prepared, because you never know, guys. You never know. Like I say, during peace times like this right now, isolated instances of some maniac stabbing up somebody, or somebody going ballistic in a movie theater or a grocery store or something. Those occasions are rare. I don't expect to be involved in nothing like that. I'm just carrying because I want to get used to carrying, because there will come a point in time when you will have to carry all the time, and I want to get comfortable with it. We got the election coming up. You don't know what kind of hell is going to break loose when that happens. We got the open borders. All kinds of people are flooding in. And then you got Russian warships off the coast of Cuba. And that's insane. I think what they're gearing up for, I think the world is tired of us invading other countries, messing with other people's affairs. And I got a feeling that this time they're going to bring the fight to us. They're setting up the chess pieces for an invasion, guys. I mean, if you can't see it, then I'm going to be the one to ring the bell, because I can see it. You got the borders wide open. People are coming in droves with very little or no screening. And then we got enemy vessels off of our coast, on the east coast, which is where most people live. Come on back, Cole. Let's go. We're going back. Come on. Let's go. How you doing? Let's go, buddy. Let's go. So we're headed back. That guy was behind me, and I didn't even know it, because I'm running my mouth and walking. Not. Excuse me. Damn boogers. But that's what I'm saying about the situational awareness. But me turning back like that and coming back to where I came, ended up seeing him. He didn't think I was going to do that, but he was following behind me, probably listening to what I was saying. Yeah, he went on ahead on about his business. He probably parked up that way somewhere. But anyway, they're going to bring it to us, guys. That's why it's important to be armed. Me, myself, I'm no gun crazed guy. I don't have a bunch of weapons. I've got about 5, maybe 6 weapons at my disposal for as firearms, and then I got ammo for each. Not nearly enough, but enough to ward off a main assault, enough to fight my way out of a situation if need be. And I can only fire one gun at a time. So since I've got about 5 or 6 different firearms, I'm able to arm other people that I could deputize to help me out. Now that's the only reason for having multiple weapons, because you can only fire one at a time. And if you have to bug out, chances are you're gonna have to pick only 1 or 2 to take with you because of the weight involved and because of the situation might dictate that you only be able to carry 1 or 2 with you. I like to take all 5 with me if I have to bug out, but that may not be practical. But I'll take as many as I can, and as the ammo runs out, I'll get rid of certain ones after the ammo runs out, because what good are they if you don't have any ammo for them? But I do think we're going to have a situation where they're going to bring the fight to us. We're going to get attacked internally, and it's going to be up to the people to defend themselves. I'm really not worried where I am. I don't expect a Russian invasion in my town. I really don't. But if all hell breaks loose, supply lines will be cut. You won't be able to get food or water or stuff like that. And people will simply turn on each other, And it'll be a fight against these neighbors and those neighbors. I hate that to happen. I got nothing against the people that I live with, the people I live around, but I know how human beings can be. They can lose their minds and go crazy, and at that point, there's no reasoning with them. I don't get along with people in the best of times. Now, I can barely keep a damn job because I can't stand, people, fucking with me. And people mess with you on purpose. People, are just assholes. Just in peaceful, regular times. Imagine, when shit hits the fan and they don't have food, they don't have water, and they perceive you as having some, and they want it, and you're not willing to give it up because you got a lot of entitled people out there that feel like if you got it, you owe it to them to give it to them or to share it with them. That's not the case. If I'm in that situation where shit hits the fan, I'm not going to be looking to take something from somebody else or to beg for stuff because I haven't prepared. If anything, I want to be able to trade with somebody that's got something. Those are my allies. Those are the people I want to see when shit hits the fan. I want to come across you and you say, hey, what's going on, man? Listen, let's barter. Maybe you got some stuff I can use. Maybe I got some stuff you can use. That's the kind of interaction I want. That's why I want people to prep. Not a situation where, hey man, I'm hungry. Can you spare any food? Can you do this? Can you do that? I would feel bad to let somebody go hungry or whatever. But my feeling is you've made your own bed. You gotta lay in it. I may throw him a scrap or 2 just to get him out of my face so I can go my own way. Sort of like you do when you see a homeless person asking for a couple of dollars. Sometimes you got a couple of dollars you can spare. So you'll be like, here's a couple of dollars, or you'll give them the change out of your pocket. It might be a couple of dollars in there. And you go your own way. You don't have to worry about this guy coming back. Get him, Cole, get him. Get. He's gone, buddy. Too late. Come on, Cole, let's go. No squirrel for you today. But in that situation, you want to be able to look at him go. You want to be able to barter. And especially if you have to bug out, and whether you're on foot or whether you got all your gear with you, and you're able to travel down the road, which is highly unlikely that you're going to be able to travel down the road if shit hits the fan. Roads are going to be blocked. There are going to be ambushes set up everywhere, waiting for you to come through on the main roads, wherever people are going to be standing by, waiting to take what you've got. You're going to have to pay tolls to get by. You're going to have half your food for you guys to get past this road here or across this bridge or whatever, stuff like that. That kind of stuff is going to be a situation if you have to bug out and you don't have any place to go. Even if you have a place to go, in order to get to it, you're going to have to run the gamut of situations like that. People don't think about that. You know, you got to pass through other people's territory to get to where your bug out location is. And if you're poor like me, I don't have a bug out location. I don't have a second home someplace that I can go to. I don't have I got a small little bug out spot in the woods. I got a little ways from my house. That's like less than a mile away from my house. And it's limited on supplies. Not very well stocked. But it's a spot I can go to if I have to leave the house. And relatively close and pretty much secure. And it's near a main road where I can monitor comings and goings and whatever. I can see it becoming a spot where people will want to try and set up camp there, and eventually they'll probably discover me, and depending on how well supplied they are, we can form a community. If there's ever a situation where it's grid down, Mad Max, Book of Eli kind of situation, you're gonna have to establish a community with a bunch of like-minded people. You know, you have to have that discernment to know who to let in your group and who not to let in your group. And those that you don't let in your group, you made an enemy, because that person is going to be bitter because he didn't get to get into the club, and he's going to try to destroy what you've got. He's going to, try and get with your enemies and come back and forth and try to take what you've got. That will be the situation. So you got to have a strong group, prepared to do whatever it takes to repel bad people. And then there's another thing that people don't think about. At some point, you're going to have to dispatch people. You're going to have to. There's no choice. Either by self-defense or defending of your stuff that you've got and whatever, because there'll be no police and whatever. Or to just take out sociopaths. There'll be sociopaths out there that are willing to take advantage of the situation. You know, you may come across some people robbing another family or something. You know what I'm saying? You can help those people out. You just gain some allies. And you got a chance to get rid of some unwanted entities or whatever. That's the best scenario to have. And there's no shame in shooting them in the back. If you witness a family being attacked, women being raped, somebody robbing people, or they got an ambush set up on a road or something, and they're shaking people down as they go through. You take these bastards out from behind, shoot them in the back, however you can get them. Take them down, take them out. You know, acquire their weapons and enlist the people that have been victims of those people that are ready to, at that point, nothing makes you ready to fight back than being a victim and realizing firsthand just how bad things really are. Not a bad idea to be in a situation where you can observe, the sociopaths in the act. That way you won't have any second thoughts. You won't have any reservations. You'll be able to deal with your conscience, because, taking another person's life is a big deal. Here's somebody else coming from the other direction. I'm gonna stop and retake it up. Okay. Hey guy. Try to keep Cole over to me, and the guy gonna clap his hands and encourage him to come towards him after he hears me telling Cole to come here. I don't like that. You hear somebody calling the dog back, and you're gonna encourage your dog to come to you anyway. That's disrespectful. You don't know why they're calling the dog back. Maybe they know that the dog is vicious and they're trying to save your ass, keep themselves from getting in trouble. Because your dog bites somebody, you're responsible for it. And Cole's unpredictable. Some people he barks at like he's gonna tear their heads off, and other people he simply ignores. So you never know. Cole may pick up that demon in you and try to bite him out of you. You never know. You never know how he's gonna react to other dogs. Some dogs get along, some dogs don't. He may not like the smell of the shampoo that they use to clean their dog with, or whatever. Or the dog might be on some kind of medication or something. He may not like the smell of that. You never know. So you gotta be careful. But anyway, those are just some thoughts. And not to mention, if you do have to dispatch somebody, how are you gonna get rid of the bodies? That's a real health issue or whatever. These bugs are starting to mess with me now, seriously. I got one of them buzzing flies around my head, one of those horse flies. They bite really hard and they're really fast, and they'll be on you and you won't even know it. You'll hear them 1 second, then you don't hear them no more. When you look around and you see them on your shoulder, biting the hell out of you. But it's all good. It looks like this rain has ran people away. There aren't many people out here now. But when I got here, there's a lot of people in the parking lot. This damn thing. He will not leave me alone. But just some things to think about, guys. That's another reason why you prep. Not just so that you can survive, so that you can have supplies when you can't get things from the store, or so that you can bug in. My advice is, if shit hits the fan, as soon as it hits, you should be prepared already. You should have all your stocks in place and enough food and water to be able to bug in for the first at least month after the initial shit hits the fan. Give all the crazy people time to kill each other. Give all the sociopaths time to kill each other. Hopefully they'll kill each other, and won't be nothing you can do for the unprepared and the ones that are unable to defend themselves. Nothing you can do about that. Just mind your own business, stay in your own dwelling, bug in, and don't come out till after at least a month. This rain's starting to come down. Yeah, somebody following me. I'm starting to check my six more often now after that one guy was behind me. I mean, he was way too damn close. I never even knew he was there. Walking through the woods on the path, You just never know. Of course he was, harmless enough. It was no big deal. But the fact that he was there and I didn't know it is unnerving, And this is peaceful times. I don't have to worry about it. What if that had been an invader, a Russian invader? One of the, out there stalking me, trying to take me out. I never would have saw him coming. So I'm gonna quicken my pace a little bit because the rain's starting to come down pretty fast. The rain that they said wasn't coming, that it wasn't gonna happen, Google throws a pretty wide net, and this is probably just an isolated spot. Just a cloud burst, whatever, right here. Probably not something that's everywhere, but here it is, and I'm right in the middle of it. Is that a person just standing there? Looks like a person just standing there at the end of the trail there. Now he's starting to come this way. He shouldn't be coming this way. He should be going back to his car to try to get away from this damn rain. We got this person behind me, and as fast as I'm walking trying to hurry up and get out of this rain, he's catching up to me now. He could be just trying to get out of the rain as well. Benign situation. But I got an asshole coming towards me and an asshole following behind me. That makes me suspect. Now he just disappeared over to the side. That guy just disappeared over to the side into the woods. Let's see how close this guy is now. Yeah, he's getting closer. So that looks like a typical ambush kind of a situation. Definitely, yeah, see, he's coming. Look how close he is now. See? I don't see any big deal, but I'm gonna be ready. Where did he go? Good boy, Cole. Good boy. He went down in there. Probably just get cover from the rain, I'm guessing. But we'll see. Like I say, the guy's behind me, probably trying to get back to his car before he gets too wet. Not trying to catch up to me for any other nefarious reason. But I'm ready, just in case. Here we go. When I say I'm ready, I mean I'm ready. I almost dropped my phone. Come on, Cole. We got more people here. They're parked up in the grass over there. Time to reconceal. There we go. There's the truck. Rain's lightened up a little bit. It's not that bad. This guy's got his dog. I guess that's where he's parked over there. So it's all good. Come back to the truck now. We're gonna get inside. And that was a little adventure. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.